The attic was dusty. Cobwebs clung to every corner. Dr. Eleanor Reynolds brushed aside a cobweb. It shimmered, catching the light. A glint of metal shone from beneath a pile of old sheets. Dr. Reynolds pulled back the sheets, revealing a magnificent machine. It hummed with an otherworldly energy. This was no ordinary contraption. It was a time machine. The controls were intricate, covered in symbols she didn't recognize. One dial, however, was clear, a date dial. With a deep breath and a leap of faith, Dr. Reynolds set the date for ancient Egypt. The machine whirred to life. The air crackled with energy. Then, everything went black. Dr. Reynolds stumbled out of the time machine. Gone was the musty attic. She stood on warm sand, the air thick with the scent of spices. Towering above her were the pyramids of Giza, more immense than she could have imagined. People bustled around, dressed in linen clothes, their voices a chorus of an unknown language. She saw men hauling enormous stones, their muscles straining with effort. Scribes meticulously etched hieroglyphs onto papyrus scrolls. The sun beat down, a constant presence in the cloudless sky. This was a world powered by human and animal strength, a stark contrast to the world she left behind. The following journey took Dr. Reynolds to the 19th century. Coal smoke filled the air, staining the sky a hazy gray. Buildings were crammed together, dwarfed by towering factories. The rhythmic chug of steam engines replaced the calls of animals. Metal behemoths, trains, sped across the landscape on tracks of iron. People hurried along, their faces lit by gaslight. Progress was palpable, a tangible force shaping the world. This era marked a turning point where human ingenuity began to harness the power of machines. Back in her own time, Dr. Reynolds emerged from the attic, forever changed. The journey taught her more than history books ever could. She had witnessed the evolution of humanity, the slow but steady march of progress. From the backbreaking labor of ancient Egypt to the industrialized world of the 19th century, each era had its own challenges and triumphs. The time machine was a tool, but the real journey was through time itself. It was a journey that made her appreciate the conveniences of modern life and the sacrifices of those who came before. Dr. Reynolds knew her explorations were far from over. The future, with all its possibilities, awaited.